Hi, welcome back to Bunny Queen, my fellow bookworms. Today, I'm going to be reading chapters 4 through 6 of Junie Jones and some Sneaky Peeky Spying by Barbara Parks. So let's get started. Chapter 4. Cookie, mix, and other stuff. The next day was Saturday. Saturday is the day me and Mother go to the grocery store. I have rules at that place, like no hollering the words, "I want ice cream," and no calling Mother the name of Big Meanie when she won't buy it, and no eating a bag of marshmallows that doesn't belong to you. Or else the store guy yanks it away from you and he says, "Eating is the same thing as stealing, young lady." Then he takes you to Mother and she has to pay for the whole entire bag. Except for, I don't know why, because they only ate 3 of those softy guys, and that's all. The carts at the grocery store have seats in them. That's where babies sit, only not me, because the big girls get to walk all by themselves. And guess what else? One time, Mother even let me push the whole big cart without any help, except for then some baked beanies got knocked off their shelf, and a grandma got her foot caught in my tire, and so now I have to wait till I'm bigger. My favorite aisle is where the cookies are. That's because sometimes there is a lady at a table there, and she gives me and Mother cookie samples, and we don't even have to pay for them. Their name is freebies, I think, only too bad for me, because this time the lady wasn't there. "Darn it," I said, very disappointed. "No freebie, lady." Mother smiled. "That's okay. When we get home, we're going to bake our own cookies for Grandparents' Day, remember? Won't that be fun?" she asked. I made my shoulders go up and down. That's because I was still mad at her for not taking me to my teacher's house, of course. "What kind of cookie mix do you want?" asked Mother. I did a frown at her. I don't even want to bake cookies anymore," I said, "because you still won't take me to where Mrs. lives." Mother rumpled my hair. "Staying mad isn't going to change things, Junie," she said. "Now, do you want to pick out the cookie mix, or shall I?" Then Mother picked out some cookie mix, and she gave it to me, and I throwed it in the cart very hard. "Thank you," said Mother. "You're not welcome," I said. After that, Mother took me outside of the store, and me and her had a little talk. A little talk is where Mother is mad at me, and she says, "Who do you think I am, Missy? And exactly how long do I think she's going to put up with me?" And then I have to say apology to her. Apology is the words "I'm sorry," except for you don't actually have to mean it, because nobody can even tell the difference. After the little talk, we went back into the store. "Shall we try again?" asked Mother. Then she gave me another box of cookie mix, and I put it in the cart very nice. "That's better," she said. "Thank you." "You're not welcome," I said inside my head. Then I smiled to just myself, because Mother can't even hear me in there. After that, me and her went around the corner, and I saw my most favorite thing in the whole world, and its name is the water fountain. "Hey, I need a drink," I said, very excited. Then I runned right over there, and I hopped up on the little step. "Need some help?" called Mother. "No," I said, "because I'm almost 6 years old, that's why, and so I already know how to work this big guy. And here's another thing I know," I said. "No putting your mouth on the water spout, or else germs will get inside you and you will die." I smiled, very proud. "Polly Ellen Puffer told me that," I explained. Then I bent my head over the fountain, and I drank for a very long time. "Hurry up, Junie B," said Mother. "I need to get the shopping done." I wiped my mouth off with my arm. "Yeah, only I can't hurry up, or else I might get a stomachache and spit up water, because a boy named William did that on the playground yesterday." "Okay, well, I'm going to be right here in the cereal aisle, so as soon as you finish drinking, come directly back to me." "Okie dokie," I said, very happy. Then I turned around and drinked and drinked and drinked. Except for then I started feeling a little bit sickish, as I had to sit down on the step and rest my water. That's when the big front doors of the grocery store opened. And guess what? My eyes almost popped out of my head, that's what. Because I saw a big shock, and its name was Mrs. My real-life teacher named Mrs. was at the grocery store. So that was chapter 4. Now moving on to chapter 5. Chapter 5. Sickish. Mrs. didn't see me. That's because I hid behind the water fountain speedy fast. And guess what? She had a man with her. And I had never seen that guy before. Hey, who the heck is that? I said to just myself. Then I ran to my fastest to the cereal aisle to tell Mother what I saw. Only all of a sudden, I remembered about how she told me no more spying. And so maybe I might get in trouble with her, I think. That's how come I stopped running. And I started to go back to pick at Mrs. some more. But Mother already spotted me. Hey, where are you going? She called at me. Come here. Yeah, only I can't come here, I explained, because I just remembered something very important, and it's called I'm not done drinking yet. Then I ran right back to the water fountain. Only Mrs. and the strange man were already disappeared. Shoot, I said. Where did those sneaky Petes go to? After that, I had to look all over the store for those guys. First, I looked where the chocolate milk was. Then I looked where the pescetti and tomato sauce was. And I also looked where the delicious candy was. Only guess where I found them? In the stinky dumb vegetables, that's where. I quick ducked down and hid it around the corner. Then I did some sneaky peeky spying on them. I saw Mrs. picking up yucky blucky broccoli and stewy pooey tomatoes, and also the kind of vegetable named zucchini. Except for then the strange man snatched zucchini right out of her hands, and he tried to put it back on the shelf. Only Mrs. grabbed it right back again, and she pretended to hit him on the head with it, and then they both started laughing very much. That's when a very, very terrible thing happened, and it's called Mrs. and the strange man did a big smoochy kiss, and he was in front of the whole entire everybody. I covered my eyes. That's because I was ashamed of her, of course, on account of teachers shouldn't do that smoochy thing. After that, I peeked my eyes between my fingers, and I saw Mrs. standing at the grapes. She picked up a bunch of the green kind. Then she pulled some grapes right off the top of it. And that's when the most terriblest thing of all happened. Because just then, Mrs. put the grapes in her mouth and ate them. And Mrs. ate the grapes, and she didn't even pay for them. Oh no, I whispered, very upset. Oh no, oh no, oh no. Because eating is the same thing as stealing, remember? And teachers aren't supposed to do that stealing. Misses are supposed to be perfecter than that, because they have to set a good example for the children. After that, I felt very sickish inside of my stomach. On account of Mrs. didn't even get caught and learn her lesson. Because nobody saw what she did. Not the store guy, not the strange man. Nobody except for me. So that was chapter 5. Now moving on to chapter 6. Okay. Chapter 6, Squeezy Lips. I didn't tattletale on Mrs. That's because if I told Mother, I would get in trouble for spying. And if I told the store guy, Mrs. might go to jail. And so I just kept it a secret inside my head. Because nobody can see secrets inside your head, not even if they look in your ears. On Sunday, Grandma and Grandpa Miller came to our house for dinner, only I couldn't talk to them that much. That's because secrets are very slippery, and I didn't want it to slip out of my mouth by accident. Why so quiet tonight, Junie B? Said Grandma Miller at the table. Cat got your tongue? My mouth went wide open. What cat, Grandma? Is it the same cat that got killed by the ice cream truck? How come he wants to get my tongue? Did his tongue get squished in the accident? Grandma Miller made a face. Then she didn't eat her roast beef anymore. Mother looked at me. You sure did get chatty all of a sudden. Does this mean you're not mad about the cookies anymore? And so then I remembered to stop talking again or else my secret might slip out. I squeezed my lips together very tight. And guess what else? Even the next day, when I was on the bus to school, my lips still stayed squeezed. Hi, Junie B, said my bestest friend Grace. I did a wave at her. That Grace did a frown at me. How come you're not saying hi? You have to say hi. It's the rules. Except for I still didn't say hi. And so then she called me the name of Big Stinky. And when we went to school, that Grace told Lucille I was being a meanie. And so those two played horses all by themselves, and not me. That's how come I finally had to sing something very loud at them. I've got a secret, ha, 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 I sang, so that Grace put her hands on her hips. So, she said, we don't care, do we, Lucille? Except for just then, Lucille runned over to me, speedy quick, 'cause she cared, that's why. If you tell me your secret, I'll be your best friend, she said. And only I can't, Lucille, I exclaimed, 'cause if I tell you my secret, Mrs. might get in big trouble, and so I have to keep it inside my head. Lucille did a frown at me. It's not good to keep secrets inside your head, Junie B, she said. My brother says keeping secrets inside your head makes pressure in there, and pretty soon your head blows up. My eyes got very big at her. Oh, no, I hollered real upset. Then I holded my head real tight with my hands, and I run my very fast to the nurse's office, 'cause she has Band-Aids to hold your head together, I think. My head's gonna blow! My head's gonna blow! I yelled at the nurse. She jumped up from her desk and hurried over to me. What's wrong, Junie B? Do you have a bad headache? She asked. No, I have a bad secret. It's about Mrs. Only I can't tell anybody. And now there's pressure in my head, and I need a Band-Aid or else it's gonna explode. The nurse said, calm down to me. Then she put a Band-Aid on my head, and me and her went to the principal's office. Principal is the boss of the school. Me and him know each other very good. That's because I keep on getting sent down there, and so now I'm not even afraid of that guy. Principal sat me in a big wood chair. Good afternoon, Junie B, he said. What's the trouble today? Good afternoon, I said back. My head's gonna blow. Principal frowned his eyes at me. Why do you think that? He asked. I did a little bit of squirming. 'Cause I got a secret in there, that's why, I said. Principal sat down at his big desk. He folded his hands. Maybe if you tell me your secret, I can help you. Yeah, only I can't talk, I told him. Principal looked disappointed at me. But I thought you and I were pals, he said. We are, I said. I'm not even afraid of you. Principal did a chuckle. Good. That's good, he said. Then why don't you tell me what's bothering you? That's when I did a huffy breath at him, 'cause that guy wasn't listening to me, of course. Yeah, only I said I can't talk. Remember that? 'Cause if I talk, then I might accidentally tell you my teacher stole grapes at the grocery store, and then she might have to go to jail, and so that's how come I have to keep it a secret inside my head, and that's all. I smoothed my skirt. The end, I said. Then I squeezed my lips together very tight, or else my secret might slip out. Only guess what? I think it already did. So that was chapters 4 through 6 of Junie B. Jones and Some Sneaky Peeky Spying by Barbara Parks. Thank you. Bye.